There we go. For some reason, my computer forgot what microphone I had and just went, oh, you've changed USB ports. Why? Apparently. But it's working now, so hello! Yes, I had to fix a thing. Yeah, it happens. And, so I have various shout-outs on my Stream Deck, or alternative to a Stream Deck, and while Bad Attitude isn't currently streaming and has stepped away from it, I still wanted it there, just in case Bad Attitude decided to come back and do some streaming, then I can still do the shout-outs. Because while it might not be on the cards right now, I do enjoy hanging out with Attitude. But apparently when I programmed the button, I forgot to include the art at the end, which is why it had the wrong information and didn't have the picture of Bad Attitude in the shout-out pop-up. So I fixed it. We also have Ozza, who's also here, and worthy of checking out. Look, see, Ozza's face too. Well, Ozza's avatar? Profile picture? Whatever you want to call it. And then if I really, really want to be fancy, look, I can do this one. And I have no idea whether it works. It does work! Look at me go! My shout-out panel has been waiting to be done for a while, and I finally got round to it because I couldn't stream. I could barely talk. So it made sense that I amuse myself by doing things. One of the things I did was complete Jedi Fallen Order, so I have 100% achievements on that. I am rather happy about it. And then I've also done a few other things around, fixed my to-do list, updated the website. So it even includes a game such as Lake. You may have heard of it, which, speaking of which, we should get on with. So let's open that up, and then we will begin the actual game. I mean, 3 minutes late, but I've been nattering, so it's okay. It's a good bug. Oh, Shailene, you're so sweet. Wait a minute. My brain is thinking I have a button for what I... Aww. Oh, that's what I wanted to make the noise of, but I clicked on sounds and was looking. I cannot see it. Cannot see it, and then, yeah, by the time I had seen it, it felt like too long. Ooh. All right, let's see if this works. Hang on. No, it won't work, but I will fix it. Oh, bear with. Bear with. Try that one. Why are you no worky? Oh, okay, there we go. A tad rusty. How dare you, Scott? Yeah, a little bit rusty. It is. But it's okay. A little bit of rust is fine. As long as we get there, we'll be good. Wasn't trying to be sweet, just honest. Okay. I know you weren't trying to be sweet. You were sweet, though. You're taking me fishing.
Saddle up, baby.
Scout.
It's prime time.
Bad Attitude, thank you so much for using your Prime subscription on me. 25 months now of being subscribed to this derp. I nearly said dork. Not the word I was looking for. I meant derp. Thank you. That means a great deal because I know how many awesome streamers you watch. Many of them I would hold up as ones that I would like to be more like. Would like to be... You know what I mean. Work. Yes, that's what I said. Love you all so much. Bad Attitude, I think I am correct in saying this. You are one of the most loved people in the community. And there's a reason for it. Mostly just you. Yes! Hype. And, disco script from Shane. Right, shall we continue the game? I've already done the hug command, but group hug. Ooh. Should we be having some kind of a group hug command? Just an idea. Scott pokes Bad Attitude and runs away quickly before Bad Attitude can retaliate. Wise. Scout approaches Zack the Dragon, ready to poke them, but Zack the Dragon sees right through this plan and grabs a cricket bat in self-defense, which is weird. I don't even have a cricket bat, but I found one. Bad Attitude gives Shed and Faye a springy, happy hug, leaving them feeling a little bit more cheerful. Yes. So you think we should have a group hug one? Could you pop it on my to-do list? And also, or put it in suggestions and encourage people to contribute some ideas. Battle. I've not put battle in chat for ages. Grab the bat. Let's do this. Scout, without wishing to be rude, you haven't got a chance. I could crush you in my sleep. If I was sleep driving. Big truck. Zoo, group hug command. Damn right, bot. Wait, what did the bot say? You could ask for anything and you want that? You do you. The bot is, as always, sassy. This feels like a tight area to do a 3-point term. Apparently it isn't. We're good. Alright, we are... Let's press tab. We are on the second week. Halfway through the second week. I think we've only got 4 more days. At the end, we have to decide what we're doing. But we're on Thursday, hence the paperclip. And we have things to do. If I open up the map, these are all our deliveries. If you weren't following with the last 2 streams, it's pretty simple, but it's good fun and chilled. Essentially, we are covering for our father, who was the postman for this area, but is on holiday. So we're taking a 2-week vacation from the city and looking after the dad's round. So we're helping out, get a change of scenery, and it's cool. And we're interacting with all of the people that live here. Well, most of the people that live here. I will take all challenges. I have my printer adjustment tool ready. Wait, what? Printer adjustment tool? Like a Torx driver? Torx 15? For adjustment tool. Printer adjustment tool equals Louisville Slugger. Okay, we will pause this stream while I look up what on earth a Louisville Slugger is. Oh! A baseball bat. Right? Am I correct in my assumption from what I saw? Printer adjustment tool is effectively you beat the life out of the printer. Gotcha. Very specific baseball bat. Okay. What's so special about this specific Louisville Slugger baseball bat? I feel like we go very fast going downhill. Oh, it's okay. The bumpers keep you on the road. That's what they're there for. Do the rocks do the same? Yes. And the fence. Right, we don't need to drive. We just let the fence drive us. Ta-da. Oh. It all went horribly wrong. Yep. Ahem, says Scott. I have my years of training of running away. Could someone do exclamation mark run away, please? Louisville Slugger holds the designation of official baseball bat of Major League Baseball. Oh, okay. That sounds profitable. I don't know if I'm right, but is it pronounced Louise with an S? Louise. Or Louis. I don't know. I get confused with Louise, with Louis, Louise, And there's different. There's different. Like Lewis. Yeah. Lewis. Yeah. Or someone who collects shellless mollusks in certain parts of America. Wait, what? Scott? Ozza? Hang on. Louisville slug. Oh dear. Oh dear. I hope everyone in chat is face palming as we realise that was a terrible joke from Ozza and deserving of a medal. Not a good medal, a bad medal. Like a medal of shame. Right, we are going to go to a Raven Way because I've made my way around the lake a fair bit, so we might as well finish. Remembering to drive on the wrong side of the road, which Americans would claim is the right side, and it is technically the right side, but you know what I mean. The wrong side as far as I'm concerned. Or Europeans. We Brits, we like to be different. I've heard Louis, pronounced both like Lewis and Louis. Okay. In fact, our southern accent makes it sound more like Louisville. I can't do it. Zach, you driving wrong. Okay. There you go. I fixed it. Heaven help if there's a car around the corner. In fairness, this isn't a game where a car accident would be fatal. It would just, both cars would stop. Turning. Oh. This truck doesn't have a great turning circle when at speed. Got the best noise ever. Yep, that's how much Scott appreciates the bad joke noise. I don't remember being down this road before. It's Oregon. What was it? Does it have the beeping noise in reverse? No, it doesn't. You're quite right. I'm not sure if that's because this vehicle didn't have it, or just because they didn't add it in the game. The possibility that I suppose if you got postal services running early hours of the morning, you don't want noise on residential roads. You're in Oregon, the left side is wrong. Right. I'm aware of that. But still, I believe this is Lake Road. Oh no. 139 Raven Way. This tiny little package is so tiny and cute. Just like Mrs. Dragon. Tiny and cute. She's short. Hence the... Ooh. Hence the advice from Mrs. Dragon to not die, because if I died, who would reach the top shelf? Thank you, Scott, for the 50 bits. That's very kind of you. And I'm sure everyone appreciates such a beautiful toot. Will anyone ever open the door? Wait, what? It's happening!
Ah, yes, yes, yes. He could only look on in sheer terror as Madeline threw the key straight into the lake. Oh, yes. This is good stuff.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Oh, a writer. How interesting. Yeah, that seems like we're prying. If we just say, excuse me, sir.
Excuse me, sir?
Good.
Oh, for Christ's sakes, go away. If I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times.
You haven't told me anything. I'm new here.
You must have me confused with someone else, sir.
Oh, bloody heck. Do I sound like I care? You lot are all the same to me.
Wow.
Just go away. How many yokels are there in this backwater town? Do they realize people come out to these kinds of places because they're supposed to be remote and quiet?
Maybe you shouldn't mail order anything? Not everyone wants packages left on their doorstep.
It's not that. It's just that not everyone up here in these parts feels comfortable with us leaving packages on their doorsteps.
I do beg your pardon. Yes, I am expecting a package. I didn't know you were from the Postal Service, ma'am.
No, the truck is for more than 3 packages, potentially. Just happens to be 3 today. Mrs. Dragon is tiny. Her character fits completely in my 24-inch monitor. Yes. She's not the character, but yeah, she's cooler. Sorry. Last I saw her, she was roughly the size of a golf ball. She was also a golf ball. We were playing golf with your friends. Oh, the is English. Shocker, of course. One moment. I need to sip my tea. It's still very hot. Yes, the stuffy writer is English. Like they think we've got a stick-up our backside. And yet you started shouting. Should it even matter who I am? Oh, so now I have something you need? I feel like being... I want to be passive-aggressive.
Should it even matter who I am? Shouting at random strangers is generally considered rude.
All right, I'm sorry. It's just...
No, it's not just. I don't want excuses.
I've been under a lot of pressure lately from my publisher, as well as my wife. I do appreciate your driving all the way up here. And Lord knows I'll be needing those ribbons. Just please leave them on the porch and... thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
You're welcome, sir.
We are polite.
All right. Now, where was I?
She threw the key in the lake.
Then what happens? For Christ's sake, she made me lose my bloody train of thought. No, wait, I got it. And then he says...
For Christ's sake, she made me lose my place. I mean, just doing my job. Never go full American. I don't think I can. I'm too British. For all my sins. Hang on. We can actually quick teleport. Might teleport over here, then we can drive in and then do the stuff and down. So fast travel. Okay. I can't tell which way I'm facing. Okay. I don't know why it would place me at such an odd junction in such an odd way, but we saved a little bit of driving. The beeping when it reverses those that immersion. Oh, sorry. I will try and remember that. Right, so we are delivering to the mechanic. Beep. I mean, click, click, click. Indicators. That's right. The parcel that we used to. Yes, sir. I'm parking so I can get in. Yeah. Well, I don't get in. There's no need for me to... You know what I mean. That truck is likely not large enough to require beepers in most American states. Nor is my car. But for some reason my car makes that noise when you go reverse. It goes beep, beep, beep. It's actually for internal, not external. And I know exactly why it is
Meredith,
on my
look
car.
at this house on wheels. I have no idea where it came from, but it's absolutely rad.
It's mine, actually. Mickey and June gave it to me. You know, that young couple down by the lake campground.
Whoa, really? That's so tight. Here, they left this note on the driver's seat.
Oh, let me read it.
If the
Life's
note...
a journey and not a destination. Just grab the wheel and enjoy the ride. Love, M and J.
Isn't that a song?
So, what are you going to do with it? You have to hit the road.
Because you cannot reverse. No. So on my car, which is the older car, petrol car, it goes beep when you put it in reverse because I have 6 forward gears and 1 reverse gear, and so the reverse gear is right next to first. So it's a safety thing in case somehow you accidentally put it past first into reverse. which I've never done. So, and I have had the car a number of years, but it's because of it being right next to first that it's a warning, so you know. Oh, you went next level? Not following. Vietnam has a particular musical tone for their trucks backing up. I wish we had that here instead of the beeping. We have a lot of larger trucks here that say vehicle reversing. Vehicle reversing. Like, okay. A simple beep, beep would do. I've seen Zach's car. It is white with blue stripes. Roll-up door in the back. Right. Yes. The postal truck. Gotcha. With buzzing noises. Right, I don't know if I was here for a while. So we have... There is an achievement for giving her the car? Hang on. But I think we can give her the car at the end. Oh. Leaving the RV. Go for... Folks. Oh, there isn't one for giving her the car, so I don't know. Could it stay here for a while?
I don't know what I want yet.
I don't want to give
I
her
was
the
hoping it
RV
could
because we
stay
might
here
want
for a while.
to leave it.
You can tinker on it too.
You know I'd love tinkering. But
Tinkering!
it's going to
So
need a lot of
exciting.
work. It can stay here for as long as you need.
I like Laurie.
Good to hear, Lori.
She's a good
I
kid.
can already hear the cogs in your head spinning at top speed. What are your plans?
Well, if it's going to be here a while, I should give it a name first. Can't have such a beautiful vehicle and not give it a name.
I love that this
How
thing that
about
was...
the sea turtle. Big, slow, washed up, just like a turtle. Or the raccoon, because it's got brown spots and is full of trash. Or the hermit shell. It had many owners over the years, just like the shell of a hermit crab.
I like...
No, don't make me choose one of those crummy names. The sea turtle. The hermit shell. I mean, you can't have such a beautiful car and not name it, she says. Yes, the car that's so beautiful. It was literally given away to us because it's worthless. I like them all, says Bad Attitude. Well, I can't decide. And you know what I do when I can't decide? Run a poll. Oops. Name that RV! Exclamation mark. We have the sea... I can't find. The sea turtle. Raccoon. I always forget there's two C's in raccoon. The hermit's shell. 1 minute poll. I would like feedback from chat to decide the name of the RV. These are our only options that we're being given because apparently we can't tell the child, no, not child, young lady that her names suck. Trash pan. Trash pandas have a lot of love on Twitch. No, hermit, says Scout. I mean, it would be very fitting for it to be a hermit shell if they invited me onto the Hermitcraft server, but it hasn't happened this week, so I suppose we can always aim for the future. Already for the got the reason for... Wow. No one wants the sea turtle so far, and then raccoon and hermit shell is 50-50. Well, that's going to put me in an awkward position if I have to decide between them. The raccoon and the hermit shell. Equal. So I'm going to do a very sensible thing. Give me 1 moment. Toss a coin. Its head will go for raccoon.
It's tails.
So the hermit shell it is. There we go. That was
hermit
easily
shell.
decided.
Good choice. I'll get working on it right
I
away.
didn't decide.
See
The
you
coin
later.
decided.
Bye.
Right, that's the job done. I always choose tails. I will remember that. Make sure not to present Shaylin with a coin with 2 tails on it. The bot coin flipper decided bots choose me. Clearly, Scout. Your affinity for technology. That's what got you the win. Right, we have a letter to deliver on this side. I'm going to drive on the wrong side for a moment. I think it's Crazy Cat Lady. Yeah. Oh, she's at the gate. Hello.
Oh dear, you're a sight for sore eyes.
Oh, hi, Miss Mildred. How so?
Are you expecting more mail from your son, or is it something wrong with cats again? Are you really that happy to see me? I'm going to go with that
Are
one.
you really that happy to see me?
It's just this week, it's all a bit much for me. I need to get my hair done for Sunday's special evening, but I can't leave my cats alone. And then all of a sudden, Frank has gone missing. He still needs to bring me an envelope. Please tell me that you have it with you.
I'm afraid this is just a postcard.
Let me catch up with chat. Scott pokes Scout with a pool cue. Nice. Scott stares down Scout, but not sure poking them is a good idea. Wow. The bot chose Scott today, and not you, Scout. Shaden gently pokes Scout. No, gently. He needs to bring you an envelope? Mildred, are you gambling? Let's not go with that.
But what do you mean he needs to bring you an envelope?
Oh, don't be a nosy-posy, Meredith. Oh dear, he can't just have vanished into thin air, can he?
That's exactly how a poke from me would go. A gentle poke. That's because you're a caring person. Shay's gentle poke is likely a ploy to get me to lower my... Yes, Scout. Not paranoid at all. I wish I could tell you where he is. Don't worry, I'm sure Frank will show up again.
I wish I could tell you where he is.
Oh, Frankie boy, always making me worry too much. And I need to cancel the hairdresser's appointment. But what if I can't reschedule?
I could look after your cats. Or don't worry about it, your hair looks just fine. I could say that, but...
Perhaps I should look
it's
after your
important
cats.
to get a haircut.
Would you, my dear?
So,
It's tomorrow evening. That would be such a relief for me. And the cats.
I mean, I'm always
Tomorrow
willing to look
night?
after cats. Which my neighbour seems to appreciate because when she pops away, she asks me to look after... Well, she asks Mrs. Dragon and I to look after her cat. I just enjoy it more because he seems to have taken a little bit to me. It was nice last time she went away. He sat on my lap for a bit. We had a cuddle. He seemed quite happy. I'm pretty sure these socks I'm wearing have a tracker in them. You know you want to play with the cats. Yeah. And? Sure, no trouble at all. Or, I'm sorry, but I already made plans for... Do we have plans for tomorrow?
Sure, no trouble
I mean,
at
there's
all.
nothing in the diary.
Oh, thank you so much, dear. Just show up at 7
Hey!
and eat as many cookies as you like.
Scott, you made me worry there that I'd managed to unmute Discord. I should be used to these trolly sounds, but I'm not. Right, tomorrow we're looking after cats. I hope we can pet them. Please let me pet them. Right, we have nothing else here, so it's just back in the main town, which I'm not going to teleport to. We're going to drive. I looked all so dumb. Wait, you made the noise, Scott. How can you be? I didn't jump. Much. Cut the corner. Ow! Beep. Beep. You're welcome, Scott. I'm here to do as I'm blooming well told. We're going to head over here. Thank you, Shaylin. using up those hard-earned channel points. And I'm glad that it amuses you. It's a hat box, I think. Or a very, very small tire. Or a cake. Oh no, we can't post. I don't know why. I've got a box and I've gone to the mailbox thinking, yeah, this will work. It won't. I want to know what's in the box, but I'm pretty sure no one's going to answer.
Nope. No answer.
Okay.
There you go.
What's in the box? As the man said in Dirty Harry, I got to know. If you haven't seen Dirty Harry, go watch it. It's one of my favourite films. It's not a great film. It's just enjoyable. Good. Solid. I need to force Mrs. Dragon to watch it at some point. Films need not be masterpieces to be fun. Yeah?
Here's your mail.
I mean, there's far more awesome films by Clint Eastwood. $1 Million Baby. Yep, I cried like a baby watching it. Great film. Gran Torino. Great film. Dirty Harry, I just smile a few times and it was a good film. And of course, I know the line of... I know what you're thinking. Has he shot 5 shots or 6? Well, to tell you the truth, in all the excitement, I lost count myself. But seeing as this is a Magnum 44 handgun, the most powerful handgun in the world, you gotta ask yourself a question. No, sorry. Most powerful handgun in the world that will blow your head clean off. You gotta ask yourself a question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do ya, punk? And I love that that's near the start of the film. And then it's later on in the film as well. It just has a nice... It bookends it nicely. So the best is, this is my broomstick. Wait, what's that from? Oh, a police car. I'm coming for you. I want to see what happens if I attack the police car. Nothing, probably. That doesn't stop me from wanting to find out. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep. Sorry. Evil Dead 3. Oh. Is this GTA? Nope, apparently not. See? They don't care. Although you can also tell that there's no damage to the vehicle. Clearly, these are made in the USA. They are built like tanks. Vehicles of solid cast iron. Right, I struggle with this. Pretty sure it's here? The houses are very close together. Overbuilt, underpriced. The American way. Scout said it, not me. Scout is an American and can say those things. If I say those things, I can get in trouble. Also, I'm driving around on the wrong side. Scott says American cars can turn corners. Yes. I mean, watch. Right, this is a corner here. I'm going to go... Wait. Go the other way? Yeah. It did it! It did it! Oh my gosh! Video store's closed down. It's a jumpy! I mean, a leaping spider lady? No, it wasn't leaping. I've forgotten what the... Leapy spider lady, that was it. Oh, come in. Everyone here already knows how awesome Jumpy is, so I don't need to say it. But I will, because I also need to test this button. See? I have a shout-out button for Jumpy and it's working. I fix things. Okay, I was also 100% correct. Wow. Thank you, Shaylin, for agreeing with Scout. This is a novel experience. Who is this Jump? Wow, and a picture. It happens. I know. A very pretty picture, because your artwork... Oh, it's on cooldown. Sort of. Your avatar was drawn by you, and it looks great, as does everything I've seen you draw. But yeah, I fixed it. I've got my shout-outs. There are several that I haven't moved across from the old bot to the new bot, because they're people that have either retired from streaming or stepped away. In which case,
I'm calling it a day.
I haven't seen them lately. They might not come around. If they do come around, I can. If they start coming around regularly, I can re-add them. And in the meantime, if I do need to shout them out, I can do it the manual way. Even streamers get cooldown. I could technically override that, but I'd rather have a shared cooldown. Just because if I do a shout out and then say Shaylin does a shout out for Jumpy and we both use the command, it's not necessary to both go through. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, you're trying to squeeze when I'm clearly partway through a maneuver. You wait your turn. We all know people. We all have seen people do that. And I don't like it. Let's see. We are heading into the office. I say office. Great thing is, I don't need to park. I just get here, jump out, and this counts. End of day.
Good afternoon, Miss Weiss.
Good afternoon, Mr. Morgan. Or, yikes, you creep. You keep giving me jump scares. I mean, that's an interesting thing to say, but I'm going to go with good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Morgan.
I wanted to let you know that today was my last day here.
Really? Will Frank be coming back then? Thanks for the help. Where are you going now? You didn't really help us.
Oh, really? Will Frank be coming back then?
That's all I have to say. Good luck.
Okay. A simple yes-no question. If Frank does come back, he's not going to be happy with us.
Hello?
Hi, Em. It's me, Kay.
Oh, hi, Kay.
Good, you're home. Listen, I don't know if you're busy tonight, and I wouldn't normally bother you like this, but I'm kind of in a huge pickle at the moment, and now I'm imagining being inside of a huge pickle. Thanks,
What?
Jane.
Sure, what's up? Or you sound a bit agitated. Go with sure, what's up?
Sure, what's up?
Okay, so this is going to sound like I'm 16, but I have these tickets to a really big concert tonight for Barry and me, and it seems the babysitter has just bailed on me. All right, so maybe the babysitter part doesn't sound like I'm 16, I hope. Anyway, it's Journey, so I'm like, I need to go tonight, and I got these tickets ages ago. And it's a long drive to Portland, so we'll probably be out all night, and I promise you I've called everyone and their brother. Besides, they're really good kids to watch tonight.
Whoa.
Can I get a short cut to the question, or okay, inside voice?
Can I get a shortcut to the question?
Yeah, sorry. You're totally right. I'm blabbering on R&I. Okay.
Yes.
Freak out. You got this. All right, recap. Journey tonight in Portland, got tickets, sitter bailed. So I guess you figured out by now that I'm awkwardly trying to ask if maybe you could do me a huge favor and watch Grace and Max tonight?
Watch your kids? No, those are the names of her cats, obviously. And I'm your only option. Hey, it's fine, don't worry. I'll babysit tonight.
Hey, it's fine. Don't worry. I'll babysit tonight.
Hey, this is someone who was our
Serious?
our
That would help
friend
me out
for
in such a big
years before we
way.
left
And
town.
I would owe you big time. Huge.
You would, wouldn't you? Interesting. Well, no problem. What time do you need me? Kind of want to say you would, wouldn't you? I have a body to bury. I mean, if it were me, I'd say that, but I feel like no problem suits the character more.
No problem. So, what time do you need me?
You're a lifesaver. As soon as you can make it. You don't have to bring anything. There's food, videos, even a cardboard replica of Apollo 11 with a set of matching helmets. You're covered. See you in a bit.
All right. See ya.
Everything you could possibly want, including a cardboard cutout version of the Apollo 11.
All right.
Everyone needs it.
Who wants s'mores?
Can I have some more s'mores?
Hey, guess who's back?
Frank?
Glad to see you again.
I'm so glad to see you again.
I'm so happy to be here again. I guess Morgan didn't stick around to welcome me back.
I guess I can't blame him, or who didn't. New to this job, let's take kids and let them play with fire. Hey, I've never looked after kids before. Here, have some matches. We don't get to see her watch the kids. Clearly not. I'll be back in a moment. And back again. Sorry about that. I had to blow my nose. I need to sip a drink. I guess I can't blame him. I don't want to say either of those. I really want to say I'm not surprised. He did try and have you fired, so...
Good riddance.
Hell yeah, that clueless piece of work.
What happened in the last few days? Or tell me more. How did you get rid of him?
Tell me more. How'd you get rid of him?
Well, what can I say? Don't mess with the big boys. I guess they didn't understand that some of my customers do a little more than talking about their cats.
Oh, this sounds juicy.
Ooh, this sounds very juicy.
Frank Coleman's no stranger to the high-stakes game. I've got lawyers in my inner circle. All it took were a couple of lawsuit threats.
Wait, that should keep him out of our back, off our backs for a bit. But Frank, isn't this all just really wrong? Yeah.
Sweet. That should keep him off our backs for a while.
Haha, yes. But that buffoon will be back. You can bet on it.
What odds can you give me? Honest, I'll know.
Let's dial down the betting for a while, Frank.
Haha, Meredith. I better get back to work.
Thank you for the lurk, Jumpy. I don't know if I read it, and I saw that you said about part-time daughter, and then I got distracted with things. Right, we are on day 12? The 12th of September. I am going to save. We're going to get in the van.
A very good morning, Providence Oaks.
We're going to go up and do these ones first, and then we'll head over this way. Yeah.
P.O. positive or pet peeve? I wonder what it'll be today. Actually, no. Nancy, the floor is yours.
Yeah, Jack, I've got a pet peeve. Why do people start fake coughing when I'm smoking in my store? If you don't like it, just leave.
Thank you much, Nancy. And, well, if you're asking...
I didn't ask. I got out of the car before I heard the end of it, which is sort of unfortunate. I wanted to see... She was complaining that people were upset about her smoking in her own store. Which, if you run a business, even without the laws that prohibit you doing that, I feel like it's not a good thing, because you will turn off some custom. So make an effort to step outside and make your business more appealing. I mean, I suppose you can smoke in your store if you own it, but I won't be there allergic. Scout, here in the UK, you can't. Even if you own it, I'm pretty sure if it's open for public to come in, then you can't.
What on earth did these folks order?
You're also allergic, Scout? Did I know this? I feel like I didn't know this. So many things you don't know about, Scout. So many. Most state, if you restrict it to no one under 21 have it marked, you can. Okay.
Driving along the highway.
Feel like we should
Hello? Friday delivery
Speak.
day.
Well, just call me Friday
It's
Delivery
Kay!
Kay. Okay, no, that sounded better in my head.
Someone's in a good mood today.
Yes, thanks for looking after Max and Gracie last night.
We did
You
that.
were a
I didn't
real
see it.
trooper for stepping in last minute.
I'll actually just get them stuffy and miserable. But I cannot smoke in your own house if you have a trade person working. Really, Scott? That's surprising. I mean, I would think that you could ask if you... Or let them know that you wish to, and if they don't like it, then you can get another tradesperson? Or... Yep, as it's their working area. But do you have to stop smoking a certain amount of time before they start working? Because realistically, if you were to go, oh, the electrician's going to be here in half an hour, he'll be here for 3 hours. That's a long time for me to go without a cigarette break. So I'm going to smoke them now and then kind of top up. The house will then have residual smoke in it when they arrive, which is not good. And if they aren't there, so you what you do is, before you step in, so you don't step inside yet. I haven't finished my cigarette, and just breathe it in, breathe it out, and then open the door for them to come in. I'm not saying you should, because
hello, my baby. Hello,
that's
my
inconsiderate.
honey. Hello, my ragtime gal.
Welcome in, Aladar. Being around smoke gives me migraines. Have a bit of trouble breathing around it. Not extreme migraines, though. I stay away. My wife smokes. My house has never been smoked in. That's called being considerate. I'm not riding in her car, though. I assume she smokes in the car. No problem. They were great, or it was an interesting evening. Are they okay? Did they mention anything?
Are they okay? Did they mention anything?
Max did say I owe him pancake breakfast for the rest of the week, and Grace said she will never sleep again. But yeah, pretty much. What movie did you watch with them anyway?
So...
How was the concert?
How was the concert?
I'm not answering that question.
Oh, yeah. Man, Journey is so good.
One moment,
Those
Elsa.
songs have been stuck in my head all day.
Yeah, but Journey? And that's a good thing? No, let's go with that. Sounds great.
That sounds
Like-
great.
I know, right?
I like Journey.
There's just so much cool stuff being created right now, you know? I mean, Journey was cool. I got to know them through Barry at first, but I tell you, if
Oh.
Prince or New Order ever came to Portland, I would sell my spleen
I'm
for
forgetting that
tickets.
we are in the past. We're playing 1983? Yeah. Journey is not something that we are looking back on. This is current. One spleen, two bands, quite the dilemma.
One spleen, two bands. That's quite the potential dilemma.
Oh, and I haven't even mentioned
Cyndi Lauper.
or Run DMC or Stevie Wonder. And before you go
Of those three,
I
Stevie
know
Wonder
you're probably setting up a joke
would be my
about
choice.
spoons and Hammond organs right now.
Hammond organs. Sorry. Jokes on you because I don't even know what that means. Or I would never.
I would never.
All jokes aside, though, I spent half the concert thinking about how I haven't really focused on my own music for a while now. Kids, work, all that stuff. So much going on. And I mean, I love tinkering, but right now, I'm not sure I'm even creating anything cool or just, you know? Not even Barry is allowed to listen to my songs at this stage, to be honest.
All right. Aladar, so that you are familiar with what we were talking about, when we got in the van, there was someone on the radio complaining that her customers didn't like that she smoked in her own store, and I informed people that in the UK that's not allowed because it's a place that you have open to the public, therefore you're not allowed to smoke in that store. You must smoke outside. But I was saying that if you're a store owner, I think it's a good idea to smoke outside, because if you smoke in the store, you could be potentially putting off customers that are either particular about it or have breathing issues where it is legitimately a health concern to go in. And we were just talking about the different laws of it. So Scott informed us that if you have someone entering your home here, a tradesperson, you're not allowed to smoke while they're in the premises. That's all. Interesting conversation. Yeah, it is hers. I stay out of what she does in her car, but my car is a no-smoking vehicle. I do the same with food. We do not eat food in my car. I don't like it. I don't like people eating in my car. If you need to eat, we stop and eat. There are exceptions to that rule. You know, if you're having something like a Murray mint, fine, have a Murray mint. But anything with crumbs or sugar, as in loose sugar, nope, not in my car. I look after my car. It stays clean and tidy. The only bit of dirt you get is on the mat from your feet. That's it. And I like it that way. Smoke clings to my everything. I don't know how you do it. Father-in-law smokes cigars, never in the house, but he always comes back in right after smoking. It took me a while to realise I was getting migraines and feel like crap every time I went to their house because of it. Not surprising. I feel like after people smoke, it takes a long while for it to come off their breath. I mean, as in a strong sense from them. So, I mean, if you smoke outdoors, then enter the house, you're probably giving off a fair amount of smoking particulates for a good while. Some of it is just what people smoke. That matters a lot to my nose. Long story there, but yeah, cigars especially seem to follow the smoker. Hadn't thought about that, to be honest, Scout, but makes sense. Aldo says, oh, I still find random items I own that smell like smoke, and I stopped 2 years ago. Yeah, in a previous life, I helped fix many computers in my time, and I did one for a friend who was a smoker, and the amount of kind of tar on the inside of the computer, it was very alarming, especially when you realised that he hadn't had the computer for a huge amount of time. And yeah. I think it's bad enough when you open your computer and there's, dust inside. Smoke just ends up sticking to everything, and then any dust will stick to that. Makes it hit horrible. It takes a while for it to dissipate. Mum gets mad at me when I start coughing when she's too close to me after smoking, even though she does it outside. Understandable. My chest kicks off when people spray stuff. I cannot deal with Boots. Yeah. Boots, by the way, is a store in the UK for pharmaceuticals and health products and beauty products. They do other things as well, but the core of their business. Right. I'd love to hear your music sometime. I'm sure it's great, or you never know until you put yourself out there. You're just not ready yet. So.
I'd love to hear your music sometime. I'm sure it's great.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. Maybe I'll hold you to that. I was thinking, I have a mixtape with some of my stuff, you know? Just something I've been trying out with my new synthesizer.
Yes. And you want me to...
And you want me to...
Listen to it, maybe? And hey, don't,
I don't want to
tell me
assume.
what you think yet, yeah? You'll be my secret special audience of one, so I can get used to the idea of an audience.
Welcome in, Gio. Cigarette tar and cats equals clog PC fan. I can imagine, Alatar. Gio says hi. Everyone gets excited about seeing Gio. I'm just scrolling through chat, making sure. Scout says my issues with my wife's stuff declined greatly when she switched to a sun-grown, sun-dried organic tobacco. I can't be around the smoke, but her clothes and stuff will be much less. The chemicals are awful. It's also expensive. We're talking about smoke and other irritants. We are, yes. Thank you for helping people catch up. She had the same issue. Okay, Joe. Been lurking. The lurk is appreciated. It's nice that you're here. But it's even nicer when you're able to say hello in chat because it puts a big smile on my face. And I really appreciate that. Scott says, I get into a coughing fit. I had a lad spray his deodorant. It sets me off. So I haven't experienced it since the pandemic, but I remember Boots, as Scott was mentioning, going in there, and it was a convenience store to go through because it's at the side of the shopping mall that I was at, so it was like through in one door, out the other, and as well as that, sometimes it's quite easy to pick up a sandwich from there, and they do duck wraps, and a duck wrap is nice. Can't go wrong with a duck wrap. In sauce. Anyway, walk through and a woman thrusts her wrist at my face. Wouldn't your wife love this? I'm like, personal space? And also, that's really strong. And yeah, a strong perfume could also give you a coughing fit. And I don't know why it was socially acceptable to thrust your wrist into my face. I mean, if I thrust my finger underneath your nose and go, oh, smell that, I'd probably get some weird looks and possibly get arrested. I don't know why. Shana says, I've been finding a lot more people that have the same thing. It's comforting. I felt like I was the only one for a long time. I tried to convince myself it wasn't as bad as I was making it out to be. Really is that bad. It's the main reason my quality of life improved so dramatic when I started work from home. I think with irritants like tobacco smoke, most of the time people won't mention it because it's not on your mind generally unless it's happening to you. And when it's happening to you, you either have to speak up and tell them please not smoke around you or to give you a little bit of space, or you just suffer it because you don't want to be a fuss. And I think a lot of us don't want to be a fuss. Masma goes crazy. They do amazing sandwiches. They do. And also, it's just a good safe bet for it's normally a reasonable queue. It's not too long, and I can grab a meal to this. Yes, your aerosols. The Lysol spray in the bathrooms always sets me off. I struggle with fly spray. So when Mrs. Dragon has had a lot of flies around a couple of the plants in the office, I've had to say, can you avoid spraying them until the end of the day when I'm leaving? Because I get it and I feel it in my throat. It's horrible. I don't like it. Too much input when we walk through. Senses go into the overdrive. Makes sense. Right. Tell them I have asthma and they back off pretty quickly. Our supermarket has decided to put the flowers and plants in the entrance, so I have to hold my breath when walking through. I don't know why flowers tend to be at the entrance. There's a certain system to supermarkets where you tend to find the same things in the same sort of area. Flowers often are at the front, and I don't know why. One house we stayed at for a week, says Eldar, the wife of the house was actually allergic to cigarette smoke. I'd sit outside for an additional 10-30 minutes to air myself out all the smoke I could. She told me it really helped. Called being considerate, and that's you, Eldar. You're awesome. Same supermarket decided to put flowers in the toilet, so I had to go to the help desk and get them to remove them as I couldn't go in there. I can see why they wanted to add them to the toilets. A, because it covers any other smells. It's natural, but it kind of forcing on people then. Yeah, so people see the flowers and be reminded, oh, I need to get some... Oh, okay, that makes sense. Right, reason, or would this have anything to do with Sunday evening?
Would this have anything to do with Sunday evening?
Okay, don't tell anyone, but I'm thinking of performing a song on my new synth this Sunday. Holy crap, I just said that out loud. Dude, you are coming to the open mic, right?
Of course, wild horses couldn't drag me away.
Of course, that's great.
Hey, we're saying yes to
Wild
everything.
horses couldn't
We're on
drag me
holiday
away.
for 2 weeks.
But act cool, yeah? No one else knows yet. See you there.
Sure thing.
They were stargazer lilies. Oh, yep. Lilies are problematic at the best of times. Stargazer lilies are strong, Session. There's a song. Whoa. Thank you. Right, back to my own journey for now. Yep,
Back to my own journey for now.
Wait, her lips didn't move.
Ignoring that. Bye now.
Oh. Shaylin, I need to check this. Does it work for me? It should work for you. Let me have a quick look. S-O-G-O. Edit. Stream as a moderator. Should be a minute cooldown. Global.
Oh, for the sake of Midlands.
I see why. Jalen, you messed up the command. Wait, is it? Is the spreadsheet wrong? Did I put it down as SOGO? I did. I've added SOGL and Geo as an alias. I have fixed the spreadsheet so it says it as it is, and I've added a alias of SOGO. There we go. Thank you for using your arrival. Welcome back. Oh, as I was supposed to be saying, Geo's awesome. Go give a follow if you haven't already, which I'd be surprised if anyone here hasn't. Because I go on about how awesome Geo is all the time. Apart from that one time that I was saying about how, well, questionable Geo's tastes are. I've never said that. I've thought it. Mostly when I see you in chat. I go, wow. I know that you know some awesome streamers. You choose to be here. I'm grateful, but questionable taste. So I fixed the spreadsheet and I fixed the command. And there's an argument for changing the command to be SOGO because everyone calls, as far as I'm aware, everyone says Geo, not Geo. I feel like I need to ask for feedback on that. Because if you're Geo, does anyone say Geo, or do they pronounce it Geo even if it's Geo? Geology? Everyone struggles with the L for some reason. Geo. Geo girl. Yeah. So you say it Geo. Geo. Wow. I struggle with that apparently. Lazy. But on the command it's Geo. I don't know why I came this way. This is not the way for delivery. Detour! Geo. Oh. Left turn. I was turning. I'm not exchanging insurance details because frankly, I don't care. Right. Where are you going to go? Right here? Yeah. I'll do this one first. I mean, we have to do all of the deliveries. It doesn't technically matter which order we do it in. But I have a little bit of autonomy. I might have to deliver all parcels and all mail, but I can prioritise the jobs however I see fit. Gee. All. Yeah, that's probably a better way of putting it. Got a point. Yeah, I'm just gonna go this way. It's a long way around. Wait, it's a stop sign. Okay, the brakes are better on this vehicle than I expected. I feel like I need to get up to full speed and slam the brakes on when I see something. Line up with my bumper and see how long it takes me to stop. Because these brakes are damn good sometimes, and then other times they're not. We're going to slam the brakes on at the sign. Not bad. Reasonable stopping distance for a box on wheels. Ow. You're doing Top Gear now? Yes. And for my next trick, I will break a caravan and talk about the Dacia Sandero. With that driving, yes.
Where's the package?
Good point. Well remembered. Oh, I have to get to the back of the... Oh, I'm such a... Can I... Why did I revert the one time I decided to reverse into a parking spot? Helpful. Give... Sorry, I had a message from Mrs. Dragon. We shall call you Hammond. Hey. I have never crashed my car. This is a game. It's not representative of real life. If it were, then frankly, I'd be really good at killing people. Wait, that sounds wrong. I was playing Fortnite. I've played 5 games and I've won 3 times. I feel pretty pleased with myself. The first 2 times I perished because I didn't understand how gravity worked. I died twice.
Ah, the waxworms have arrived.
Waxworms? Excuse me? I've been walking around with worms?
Excuse me?
I meant the package, Miss Weiss. It's my worms. For fishing. They're just in time. I'm taking a boat to the island this afternoon.
Shannon says, I was literally thinking, good thing he doesn't need to get into the back of the van for a package this time. But then, nope, you did. Great, have fun, or...
12 months subscribed. You've been through a lot.
I'm going to ignore this chat for a second because 12 months now. That's a whole year of support. That's a long commitment and so much support. Thank you, Worst. Very, very much appreciated. And we've had 2 resubs today now. Oh, that's one from Bag Attitude and one from Worst. 2 pillars of the community, both choosing to continue supporting me and greatly appreciated. Thank you, Worst. Well, yeah, and the party emotes. Thank you. I really, really appreciate that, and I can never convey enough how much it means when people choose to support me by subscribing, by bits, or just by being here. So, never expected and always appreciated. Great, have fun, or... Oh, nice! A boat trip? Oh, no, sorry. A boat trip.
Oh, nice. A boat
There we go.
trip.
Hey, you can tag along if you want, like your father used to, but I'm not helping you with any wax worms.
I have limits. Oh, really? Sounds like fun. I appreciate the invitation, but fish is not...
Oh, really? Sounds like fun.
Okay, we'll show up here at 4 p.m. sharp.
Okay, that's fine, as long as we get back to look after the cats at 7. That's right, we're looking after Mrs. Something's cat. Wait. Mildred's cats. Oh, I don't need to walk to the vehicle because we've done everything on this side of the lake. I'm just going to teleport over here. We'll go over here. Go up the hill. Do the mail to Robert. Is, I believe, straight on. It is. I mean, the map says that this is the road. The map is off. Slightly. Oh, this was the bridge that I was supposed to photograph and then forgot and then needed to finish the reels. Oh, is he? That'd suck if it skipped the... It probably will, to be honest.
Meredith!
Hi, hey, Robert.
Hey, Robert.
How are you? I was away for a few days on an urgent job out of state.
I'm good. It's nice to see you again. Here's the mail. Or... Oh, okay, here's the mail. Let's be nice and chipper.
I'm good. It's nice to see you again. Here's the mail.
Thanks, and likewise. Priority mail from Town Hall. Let's see what they have to say this time. Dear Mr. Harris, on behalf of...
Yada, yada, yada.
Concerning Environmental Management Act 1213, yada, yada, yada. Wait. What? Listen to this. We have decided to postpone the construction of apartments for at least 6 months. We hope this satisfies you, as well as the many residents of Providence Oaks that contacted us with their unfiltered and enthusiastic comments. It worked! The plan worked!
Well done, Robert. Wow, great! I'm so happy for you, Robert.
Wow, great! So happy for you, Robert.
We need to celebrate this. How about tomorrow night? Steak dinner at Moe's. Or something else. On me.
Sure, yeah, or... Oh, I would love that.
Ah, I'd love that.
Unfiltered and enthusiastic.
It's gonna be fun.
Yes.
See you tomorrow night, then. Gotta go now. The telephone troops need to know the assault can be abandoned.
Worst, you and I both know that that is a polite way of saying that all of the letters said, don't you dare build houses on the... Sorry, don't you dare build houses on the side of the lake, or we will come round there and slash your tires. I will kill you, sons of... Sorry. That looked like the bridge from Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice is another film I haven't seen yet. I need to get round to the space, whatever it's called. It's still open on my browser. Yep, I'm showing. I know. Someday. Spaceballs? No. What was it called? I don't know. Right, we're going to take the scenic route.
What a noob uninstall.
Scott, thank you very much for 100 bits. Even if you are calling me a noob, I'm a noob with 100 of your bits. So, haha, who's the winner now? It's me. It's always me. Even without the bits, I've got your company. I'm the winner. And you've got mine. You're the loser. I lucked out. Oh, yeah. I don't need to steer. Oh, I do. Okay. Last time, that kept me on the road. There we go. That'll keep me going in the right direction. It's a Luma Luma. Sorry. Oh, my gosh. I've got to stop driving because... See that name in chat? That person there, Luma, is a streamer and well worth checking out. I was enjoying Luma's stream earlier today, in fact, and I would really encourage everyone to go give a follow. Luma, so you can see how awesome they are, and you won't be disappointed, I promise. Give a follow. And thank you very much for that 125 bits. I need to replay that because that was Mrs. Dragon's giggle at the end. And witness the cute animation.
Hey, I'm a lady, dammit. I wear dresses.
That clip is from a stream a long time ago where I read chat, and the message sent by Aladar was saying, I'm a lady, dammit, I wear dresses. And I read it, and then Aladar clipped it, and it's been immortalized with a gif that goes with it and a Mrs. Dragon's giggle at the end. She did. She doesn't naturally laugh like that. It's a little bit extreme, but oh dear, how cute you look in pink. Tell you what, there is a whole story for me being in pink for a month. A good while ago, but we had a donation goal for the channel for the month. I went, I'll set it high. It'll never happen, but people can enjoy the idea. And I said, if we hit the goal, I will change my Minecraft skin to me as a princess. And my graphics for all of the channels went from looking, hang on, looking like me regular to me in a pink dress as a princess. Thank you, Wes, for 100 bits. Apparently your evil emote has made it its way to my frequently used emotes. Well done, Aladar. I very much appreciate that. And also, it's a good emote. I like that you use it. Thank you again, Worst. And yes, we have started a hype train, and I don't have a button for it because my button only works for Minecraft, so I have to manually do it. There is a disco ball. There we go. We're hyped as I'm sitting here getting over feeling ill, sipping tea. Oh, so good. Thank you, Shaylin, for the choo-choo, and the Ozza for the choo-choo. That's right. Anyone can do ! Choo if you want to make the noise. There is a very small cooldown, but it is technically a cooldown. You should be able to do lots of chewing. It sounds good. And hey, there's a train at the bottom of my screen. The least we can do is make a lot of noise. Also, Lewis said about being... Thank you, Zach, for saying that you're an awesome streamer and that people should follow you. I'll say it again. Luma's an awesome streamer. You should follow Luma. Let me catch up. Scott, 100 bits. Hugely appreciated. Thank you. Lots of people chipping in and massive deal. Anyway, I have a couple errands to run before I get too tired to drive. We'll leave a lurk while I'm gone. Aladar, I hope everything goes smoothly and takes you half the time you expect it to take. And I appreciate the lurk whilst you're gone. It helps massively, as you know. Wow. I wanted to thank you for your advice this morning. Oh, Luma, are we friends on Discord? If we're not, friend me, and then you can message me if I can ever help. You're an awesome streamer and a lovely person that I would enjoy helping if I can. So anytime. No. Thank you, Ozza, for that 100 bits for the creeper sound. Scott with the 42, because 42, it's a good number. It's also Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. The 10 bits from Ozza. Catch you later, Aladar session. Discord. There we go. I mean, I could have pressed the button for that, but hey, I have mods that are quicker than me, clearly. Also, join us. Join us all. One of us. No, there's never pressure to join Discord because, as many of us can attest to, everyone and their dog has their own Discord server and everyone wants you to join this. It gets difficult and too much, and I've had to leave enough servers because I'm getting too many pings, there's too many things for me to check, or I'm in a server and I'm not checking it. I feel bad.
Make your dreams come true!
I don't have a Discord server. All right, but does your dog? This is where Oz says, I don't have a dog, I have a cat. Does your cat have a Discord server? Thank you for the fart from Scott and the 100 bits from Worst for the Just Do It. Yeah, that sounds about right. I've kept mine to a minimum and I get invites to lots of them. And there's an argument for... I thought about joining Luma's Discord this morning. I'd like to, but if I do, I probably won't be active enough, and I feel wrong being a part of a server and not being active. I have lots of Discord servers. I'm mostly the only member. What? I mean, surely everyone wants to be around you, Worst. Or maybe this is telling you something. Worst, you don't do those bad dad jokes on these servers, do you? The cat uses its... Oh, okay. This all makes perfect sense, Ozza. It's all making sense. Right, I'm going to drive, because we have a hype train, but it will stop in a minute, and then I still need to get the deliveries done. That is so many gifted I pressed E. I didn't mean to press E. Tap out so I could look at that. I was reluctant to join yours at first. I thought I wouldn't be active. Now it's one of the 3 servers I'm most active. Yes! Victory of mine. Close mine. I'm messing around them. It's a difficult balance to have. Ozza, thank you very much for gifting not 1, not 2, not 3. This will take a while if I keep going on this, but 10. I skipped the other numbers. Going to Richie Cranium, Amadorn. I don't know why I struggled to read that. I've known Amadorn for long enough. Kimmy, Dark Rain, Alioop, Wolfie Liam, Awinge, Cara Sophia, Bobo, and Miss Audrey. Huh? Not stopping. I mean, I thought the train was going to stop. We had like 30 seconds left on it and a level 1 hype train. It was going to stop. And then Ozza did 10 gifted subs and completed level 1. Completed level 2. Completed level 3. And now we are at 10% of level 4. Which is insane. So, but thank you. Ozzy, you're incredibly generous, and I don't know if I will ever earn the support I have had from you. Thank you, Ozzy. Anyway, stop trying to break me. My voice is holding on just to... Oh, I need to run a stop sign. Oh, we have a delivery to do. Oh, it's all the way over there. We're over here. Quick travel. Scott, thank you very much for 100 more bits. You've got a lot of bits today. Ow. All this excitement and emotion. It's sticking in my throat. Scott says, Chukagoo. Chukagoo. It's a well-known saying. You still have your tea? I do. There's not much left of it, in fairness. So my mug is... Hang on, let me look at the bottom of it without turning it upside down. 20 fluid ounces, and I'd say there's probably 2 to 3 left. There's not a lot. Spelling at the best, exactly. Did you misspell the word spelling on purpose? Was this a big brain moment or just a happy coincidence that made me giggle? Either way, well done. If it was planned, then my hat comes off to you. Possibly. Ah! I don't know where that rock came from. It just stepped out in front of me. Oh, that's the bell box. I'm not going to drive up the drive. I'm just going to step over to it. Ozzo, worst. Scott, all making sure that we're getting the noises. We've only got another minute and a half of the hype train. I mean, unless someone does something silly, which they don't need to do, because gifted subs are cheaper next week. Hammond strikes the... Shut up! I feel very got at. And rightly so. There we go. Where's the noise? I saw it in chat. I'm like, normally I hear the noise before I can see it in chat. So what? Right, we are going to the post office, and we could drive around or teleport. Where was the beep? Oh, sorry. I think it was covered up by the Enderman noise. Let me try again. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, back into the train. Whew, that was close. Nearly reversed over a level crossing. That would be dangerous. Oh, we need to go to the store. I know it might not seem important to you, but someone's nearly out of tea, and when I'm out of tea, we go to the general store. She's smoking in the store. Oh, it's disgusting.
I managed to get the machine to work. Here are the pictures.
My pictures! Can I keep these? Oh yeah, I took a picture of a truck that was glitched out. I forgot about that. And the hype train has parked at the station. Thank you for everyone that contributed to it. And if you didn't contribute to it, thank you for doing the chew noise. Because that's also important. It's all part of the experience. Without the chew noise, it's not a hype train. It's a nearly hype train. Right, Disco Ball is gone. Hype train is gone. Thank you. If you got an emote, please share it, as Scott has done. Ooh. Hype applause. Ooh. I do not recognise that one. I must have it. Bear with. I do have it. I like that. I might have to use that. One that I clearly obtained at some point and did not realise how cool it looks. Now I know. Right. More pictures. That's a pretty cool shot. That's alright. Now that's a postcard. And that's an out of focus cat. Postcard. Robert in the tree. This is where we took a photo of the shed in the woods. The story behind this is, if you see there, it's a chainsaw. A dodgy place in the middle of nowhere where they've ordered a chainsaw. It's almost like, I feel they're, what's the word? Serial killers. Luma Luma's joined! Hasn't accepted the rules yet, but joined. Just needs to accept the rules, and then we can all get excited. Oh, wave. If it's not obvious, on the About page on Discord, there is a reaction role. Should be an okay one, I think. You click on that, and then it says, yeah, you've clearly read things. Or you just heard my cheat sheet. I'm working it. Okay, gotcha. I think I'm happy with how they turned out. Or, I guess I expected more from them. Well, we're not going to be rude.
Thank you. I'm happy with how they turned out.
If you'd have picked them up earlier this week, you could have participated in a photography contest.
What? What? There was a photography contest? I did not know that. I hadn't realised.
Really? I would have loved that.
You can probably only win contests like those if you're a professional.
I like to think that talented casual photography also has a decent chance, or... Yeah, good equipment is expensive.
Yeah, good equipment is expensive.
Hey, that's all that's holding me back.
Yeah, you'd probably need an extra mail route to be able to afford it.
In the same way as the only reason I am not a top-notch streamer is because I just haven't invested the money in that fancy new graphics card. That's right. It's the graphics card that holds me back. With that, you know, I could beat out. Like, that sounds right. Not beat out. I could top numbers of any streamer. It's a Richie Gradium in chat. Welcome in, and welcome to the sub club. That's right. Also give it to you. Right, I'm off. Got things and stuff to do next time. Peace. Take care, Scott. Thank you for being here. That's what I get for lurking and not saying hi, I guess. Yeah, exactly. I mean, just lurking channels, get given things. Works out well. I need the 806 button Stream Deck still. I don't have a Stream Deck. I don't need one. I have something I like more, so yeah. Also, can we appreciate that apples are 16 cents? Shannon says, lol, all my photography classes iterated over and over again that the equipment doesn't make good photography and talked about people with cheap equipment blowing away the competition with the expensive equipment. There was a video on LTT, Linus Tech Tips, that they gave Brandon, who was the chief cinematographer, I think, for LTT, or if not, camera operator, and Photo Boff. He had a smartphone, and Linus had the most expensive camera they had. It's just really expensive, and they went to see who did better photos. Guess who won? It was the person that knew what they were doing. Richie says, I have one, but it's mostly just for shortcuts and such. On awards with pictures taken with my phone. Nice. I use Touch Portal. It's a freemium software that I feel like I should reach out to them and ask them if there's anything I can do to help, because the amount of good their app has done for my stream is great and massive, and all I've paid them is like $10 for a premium version, which you don't have to have. I used Touch Portal before I got the Stream Deck, so I had the Stream Deck.
People love to browse the shop and then not buy anything.
I tried the software and they went, I don't see what this could do that this can't. And so I've been using Touch Portal for 3 years now. And yeah, at no point do I feel like it's lacking. And I like that I have buttons of different sizes. I mean, can share this. Hang on, bear with. So I haven't got the most complicated layout. This is my main screen, which I need to change these because one of them is just a windowed game and one of them is... I've changed the scene names. These are my different scenes. These are things I can press for info. Everything is kind of... Most of the stuff I could need there. But I have big buttons, little buttons. And I like this, and wide buttons. And tall buttons. My tablet crapped out on me, so... Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Richie. Well, and you finished Fallen Order completely. I did, but I need to change the icon. It still functions the same. See? And I've even renamed the scenes to... Ooh. Okay. I want to turn. Beep, beep, beep. There we go. He 100% recently. Yep. While I was ill and couldn't stream, I finished it. Never getting into a car with this man. Hey! I drive... okay.
So...
most of the time. All of the achievements,
Is this a
100%
quiet
sure.
day, or does it always take this long?
It's not about catching things, it's about chilling on the boat.
Fishing requires patience. We've only been here for 2 hours.
I'm afraid patience is not my strong suit. Oh, wait. Do we need to look after the cats, or have we done that now? I was responding to Luma, 100% never getting into a car. Right! You can see where the confusion came from. We were talking about 100% of Fallen Order. And then you said 100%, and my brain literally... Yep, okay. Great patience is not my strong suit, clearly. And that's the nice thing about fishing?
I'm afraid patience is not my strong suit.
Yeah, there's a fine line between boredom and relaxation.
I find it hard to relax sometimes. I think I forget how boredom feels. I think I forgot how boredom feels. That's saying I am bored. Go with the first one.
I find it hard to relax sometimes.
Fishing also requires silence.
That's what I was thinking, Luma. We started at 4. Cat sitting was at 7.
Bert, can I ask you a question?
Fishing requires silence.
Do you like Maureen?
We ought to be heading back home. It's been a fine day, and I thank you for the company.
So he's not answering the question. Yay, we get to look after Maureen's cats. Oh. Okay.
Kay's tape. Let's have a listen.
I'm confused. Maybe I'm on the wrong day, thinking of the wrong day. Vocal preparations. Yes. Driving along the highway. Headlights light up the signs. Is it not? Think of what might have been. It keeps track of time. Why are we not hearing this? Ah! I heard that. Maybe jump. I hadn't even turned my volume up to fix it.
Hi, Meredith. Guess what I signed today?
We think the monster deal or the contract for the 87 deal?
Let me think.
We gotta go with the first one.
The monster deal?
Oh, yes. You are now talking to Steve Mitchell, CEO of a multi-million-dollar enterprise. But before I continue my insufferable bragging, I have a thing or two to say.
Uh-oh.
About you. You've been a huge part of the success of this company. And I feel this is just the beginning. We're entering the golden age of personal computers, and we've got front row tickets. The past 2 weeks have made me realize that I couldn't have done it without you. And I'm going to need you even more in the coming years. So, here's a new monster deal I want you to think about.
Yep.
Become a partner in the company for 20% of the shares and a significant pay raise.
Pay raise.
The only condition
Not pay
is
rise.
that I need your commitment for the next 5 years. So, there it is. Think about it, and let's talk about it more when you're back in the office.
Okay. I was thinking we'd stay here, but now that he said that, I'm like, that's actually a reasonable thing to go back to the town for.
This is a bit of a surprise.
Just let it sink in a bit. I don't need an answer right now.
Good, because I've decided.
$1 million lifestyle. Actually, no, I need to get cranking on lots of stuff. Talk soon, Meredith.
Okay. Bye, I suppose. Ding dong.
Good evening, feline friends. Aunt Meredith's gonna keep you company tonight.
We get to see the cats.
Come here. Kitty. Ow.
Also, she said, here, here, kitty, and then ow, which is code for I'm going to stroke you, and you've decided that you're going to attack my arm.
From Angie.
Miss Meredith, I am so sorry I haven't been able to see you. It's just that I've been swamped organizing my not-so-timely exit from Providence Oaks. I'm sure you understand. You've probably seen the foreclosure notice. That certainly helped expedite my decision to leave. Anyway,
we
I'll
like
be
Angie.
Honest.
We went
I'm
on a
still
date.
Thinking about that
We
kiss
kissed.
we shared in the car.
Oh.
And I don't usually dwell on these kind of things. So, feels special, Meredith. I hear you're going to the open mic night on Sunday.
I am.
I wasn't planning on going, but I want to see you before I leave. I'm really anxious to find out what you've decided to do. Whether you're going to stay in this town, or go back to the city, or do something else entirely. And I'm going to be forward, as you know I always am. I'd like to know if little old me figures into those plans, somehow.
And
So, anyway.
You want
I'll
me
see
to
you
decide
there,
on
yeah?
Sunday? Of course.
Love, Angie.
We're going to have to decide between lots of different... Oh, and we got a dinner date, of course. Let me do save. Map. A few deliveries to do today. In the rain.
Happy Saturday, everyone. It's time once again for a...
PO positive or pet peeve?
Today's verdict is from Cheryl.
Hi, Jack. I went for a walk
I'm
the
not
other
listening to this.
day and
That's a lot, I know.
encountered
A lot of rain and a lot of deliveries. This is Main Street. I'm going to guess that one, because it's only one for Main Street.
That's heavier than I thought.
I always struggle with the numbers when I'm in the street. There's two for the same place. I can't guess.
Ah, you're still here, huh?
That makes two of us. Yep, for now.
Yep, for now.
When are your parents coming back?
Actually, I might stay in Florida.
Do you miss them?
What would make you think that?
They're nice folks, aren't they?
You're so warm-hearted. Everyone probably likes you.
Sorry.
Everybody's nice to me, because P.O. would fade away without this store.
They should replace the deer statue with one of you, or you might be right about that.
They should replace the deer statue with one of you.
A bit of appreciation every now and then would be nice.
Well, I better be on my way.
So long, Miss Sunshine, or have a nice day. Miss
Have a
Sunshine.
nice day.
Don't want to... It will sound sarcastic if we say Miss Sunshine, because she's clearly not Miss Sunshine. Right, back to the map. I'm going to deliver those ones. Oh, there's a lot to do. You're quite right. So many deliveries and so little time. So just in case anyone is watching ads. Right, I'm going to do these deliveries in record time. Watch me. No messing around, no chatting, just turn up the door. Deliver and be on our way. That's right. I'm even going to press shift so I can run. Watch. That's me running and this is me walking. Running. Can you tell the difference? No. Okay. I wasn't able to tell which one we were delivering to. I got it wrong. Clearly. Right. Onward. Hey, I got a date tonight with dinner tonight with Robert. Blimey, that pole's strong. Yep. Flick Shack is closed. Alright, let's exit. Deliver.
Here's your mail.
And back in. Come on. Date night. Dinner night. So wonder that town is still on the map with you driving there. Hey! I've become less careful with driving the more I've learned that if I just drive into things, it does no damage. See? It's fine. I can even use buildings to guide me down the road. Oh. Unless they stick out like that. It's more fun if you're relaxed. Knowing that you can't kill anyone is reassuring. And refreshing? Normally when I drive, I'm constantly worried that someone's going to step out in front of me and dent my car. That I'm going to hurt them. of course, I worry more about the people than the damage to
These
my
look
vehicle.
like bills.
I'll be a moment, and then I'll be out of your way, sir. Oh, he's just there idling. Okay. You should definitely get a job working for the post, sir. Do you know what? I would consider it. I actually quite like the idea of delivering post. I'd be a caring, kind delivery person that everyone would enjoy. Unfortunately, it's harder now than it ever was, and they don't care about quality of service, just doing the delivery. Like, yeah, but I want to make sure that people get stuff in a nice way. And I would want to be a post person when quality mattered. The sort of person that, yes, it's a heavy parcel, would you like me to carry it through for you? Especially in a rural area like that. Yeah. Unfortunately, as I said, post here. So we have Royal Mail, which is our equivalent of the USPS. And it used to be owned and operated by the government, in effect. It's a public service, but then they sold it. And now it's a private company, and it's all about profit. And I had a conversation with my postman not a long time ago, and he was informing me that they were just not bothered about doing a good service anymore, generally as a company. And it saddened him because he enjoyed being a good postman. So they've cut the number of postmen dramatically, and then often they won't get around to delivering all the houses. And they changed the policy, so it effectively, everyone's round went from being doable to being 20% more than what they could manage, and counter to sense. So if I had a round that was longer than I could do in a day, I would do, what I could do, and then the bit at the end would be my first priority the next day. But in Royal Mail, apparently, there is a list, and they have to go from the start of the list to the bottom of the list on their round. So if you happen to be at the end of that list, you will miss your mail more often than if you're midway up. And if you're at the top of the list, you'll never miss out on your mail because they do you first. It's disappointing. And I think that mail is one of those utilities that you need. And I'd like it to be subsidized so that it's affordable and useful for everyone. It's not supposed to be a profit. Oh, fox! It's a fox! Sorry, I was... Follow that fox! It's so pretty! I'm not going to mow it down, I'm just watching it. Ow! See, I can't mow it down, there's a tree. I just needed to... Oh. Take some screenshots, that's all. Just so I can show Mrs. Dragon. Also, the fox is still going. I wonder if it just runs on a circuit. Right. Wouldn't work for the government anyway. Bear, Richie. Back to work. I got distracted with a shiny thing, okay? Had the same thing happen here in the Netherlands. That's unfortunate. I met you at home when you stay at home. Yep, that happens with deliveries as well. I know. Fox! Yeah, I needed to get some photos. Keep turning. Yeah, now. Yep, that's all. You have your camera? I do not. We used up our roll of film. Let's give the camera back, unfortunately. Fen, welcome in. Hey, Zach and chat. That's a positive start to talking today, and I like it. Right, I was delivering things, and I got distracted. I'm gonna say let's fast travel over here. A spinning fox. I mean, it's screwing itself into the ground slowly. A police car. What's he been up to this time? Whatever his name is. Something Reynolds. Frank? No, not Frank. Frank is our postal worker. And name's escaping me. He's the radio host. Yeah. Can't be that interesting if I can't remember it. Mike. No, not Mike.
Okay, fellow Providence
Jack,
Oakians,
I knew that.
It's time once again for the sent-in letters and announcements. This one's from our very own Maureen, or Mo, as we all know her.
Hey, folks. Just wanted to grab your ears for a second to let you know all about the upcoming open mic night over at Mo's Diner this Sunday. That's right. Claim your 15 minutes of fame. Enjoy some
15 minutes of fame by doing stand-up
good food and drinks for everyone. I expect to
in
see
a diner.
all of y'all for a great evening, and maybe even some dancing. You know who you are. Come join the show at Mo's at 8 p.m. this Sunday. I'll come get you if you don't.
Well, you heard her, folks, and I'll be there too, so you better not miss it. Back to the music and to
Everyone's
going to
be there, even me.
Mail carrier Meredith.
Farmer DJ Jack.
Farmer DJ Jack.
Seen any ghost drivers on the way here?
Ghost drivers?
Ghost drivers?
Yeah, you know, people driving on the wrong side of the road.
Nope.
No.
Haven't seen them.
Okay, I was just wondering. Don't bother. I need to get back to the live show. See you tomorrow, I reckon. Bye now.
I reckon.
Oh, and please close the door. Don't want to broadcast any mail truck noise. Thank you much.
I mean, of course. There's a chicken coop, no chickens. Back in the thunder and lightning. Right, where are we going? Oh, there's this parcel over here. We might as well fast travel. Very, very frightening. Big Galileo. Galileo Figaro. Ah, we get to talk to the rude man who doesn't... Okay, last time out, I was searching high and low for him. And then we just nearly run him over. He was an achievement. Spotted a ghost driver. You mean me? Oh, you mean everyone driving the wrong side because we're in America. I need to pass from the back and I'm getting wet. Lake Road. That's the one.
Oh, that's heavier than I thought.
The chickens are probably inside the coop because it's raining. That makes sense. What's he playing today? Ah! Asteroids? Space Invaders?
It's the mail.
I'm still
busy.
He's still a... what's the word I'm looking for? It's a polite way of saying it. Nah, I can't think of it. He's an utter...
Okay. Good luck.
No! Damn it! I almost had it.
Have your ears.
Almost fucking had it. Thanks for breaking my
Rude.
concentration.
Whoa, take it easy. It's just a game. Or, you're welcome.
You're welcome.
Video games are supposed to be fun. I feel horrible. Absolutely horrible.
Space Invaders, well, that's been a while. Is it? Do you know what? I feel like I should play Space Invaders. Can we get Space Invaders on Steam? I need to look this up, and I need to look it up now. Space Invaders Extreme. What the? No, I don't want it. Maybe we should try a different hobby?
Maybe you should try a different hobby.
You know what? I can beat this damn game, and I'm not quitting until I have.
Gamers. They're all a bunch of dweebs. I mean, who would want to be a oh wait. I suppose I count as well as. Good luck with that, or okay.
Good luck with that.
Wow. Yep. I do not like him. He's just rude. Right. Map. We have Raven Way to do, and then 3 things around here. So I'm going to drive to Raven Way. Turning circle. Yeah, that works. Curves are for riding. This is beautiful weather. Absolutely beautiful. And my lights are flickering on and off. Is there a horn? Settings? I forgot how to play the horn. Controls. Oh, horn. Q! I knew that. Ow. Weather's bleak. Sorry. That sign reminds me of a clip. Someone phoned into a radio station complaining about a deer crossing being put so close to a main road. They're like, they haven't told the deer to cross there. Like, they could put the deer crossing anywhere and they choose to put it there next to the main road. Like, that's not how it works. And she was adamant that that is how it works. Is it this house? I assume it is. I feel like the icon is behind us.
What on earth did these folks order?
I don't want that. I pressed the wrong button. Close. This is just mail. I didn't need to drive up their drive. Okay, let's go over here and deliver the mail. In the rain. Yeah, I like the idea of delivering mail, but it's not paid very well. And I just wouldn't be able to afford to pay my bills. If I had financial security in other ways, then I'd consider it. It's a good way of getting out of the house and exercising. I like the idea of doing this, but I'd want... Tell you what, there is a car I really like, and I don't wish to buy it, but I like the idea of having one. It's called a Microlino. Microlino. It's made by the same people that make the scooters, the push scooters, and it is just cute and adorable, and I like it. I would want to have it here and just boot around, deliver all the stuff in my little electric car. I'd enjoy. We're going to do the last few. Funny looking car. It's it's funny, but also fantastic. I sat in one at a car show and went, I really like this. It just put a smile on my face. I have never been in a car that's made me smile as much as that did. I love it. Steering wheel on the door. It's not on the door, no. It's a steering wheel on a stalk that's still there if you open up the door. So essentially, there's a bench for the front, for the seats. You gotta sit down slightly to the side of where you want to be to drive, and then just slide across slightly. In one picture, it's attached to the open door. It's not attached to the open door. It might be on the picture, but it's not on the car. It's just a car that I really like. I don't want it because realistically it cost me as much as a full-size car. I wouldn't be able to justify spending, I think, like 19,000 on a little city car, but it's just kind of fun. Maybe different versions of it. No, and they've only built like 1,000 of them, and there's been multiple different releases. So it might have been a beta car or a show car at some point. Different versions of it, because on some it is not. It clearly is. It could just be that the demo car had it.
All right, on to the next one.
Right, I think that's us done for the day with deliveries. It is, in which case we don't need to drive back. We can teleport over here. Yeah. But yeah, I like it. I can't justify spending that much on a car, let alone a less practical car. If I replace mine, it'll probably be with a second-hand car. Or maybe a new car. Yep, that's right. We're standing on the porch.
A week full of turmoil.
You can say that again, or are you happy it's over?
You can say that again.
If only the Angels hadn't lost to the White Sox. That would have made it perfect.
He's gambling. Clearly. Never underestimate White Sox, or how much would you have won? Can't have it all, Frank.
Never underestimate White Sox.
They're playing each other again tonight. Should I change the bet?
Yeah, that sounds all truthful, or sorry, I don't care one bit about sports or gambling.
Sorry, Frank, but I really don't care about sports or gambling.
Meredith, no problem. I'll stop talking about it. Or I'll try at least.
I don't want to encourage him to keep a bet on something or change a bet, because then I'm...
Oh, wait, this was your last day.
I'm complicit?
I forgot to tell you, but they still haven't found someone else for the job. So I guess you can have it if you want.
Wow, sounds quite nice, actually.
Wow, that sounds quite nice, actually.
Of course, and it's a great job. You know what? Think about it, and let me know Monday morning when you return your stuff.
The thunder is very overwhelming.
Red Sox are playing the Yankees.
Lewis says, "Oh, interesting. Which bit is interesting? The car, the job, the... There's too many things that you could be referring to. My head will hurt from spinning, thinking about possibilities. Job offer. Oh, okay.
Hello?
Hi, Meredith. It's your
That
dad
dress
again.
is so...
How was your time in the mail delivery business?
Jumper is so
hi,
80s.
Dad. Well...
Don't take it personally, but I'm glad it's almost over. It was okay. A nice change of scenery. I actually really loved it.
Actually, really loved
did.
it.
Awesome. Maybe you should just keep doing it. Worked out well for me.
Seems like they haven't filled the vacancy yet. I'm afraid that wouldn't be a... that would be a bit too...
Actually, it seems like they haven't filled the vacancy yet.
They haven't? Well, you know what I'd do. Oh, hold on, Meredith.
Let me guess.
Mom wants to talk to me, of course.
Hi, Meredith. Sorry to butt in, but You're thinking about staying in Providence Oaks?
Hi, Mom.
Well, I like it here. I'm not sure, to be honest.
I'm not sure, to be honest.
What do you know?
I'm not, because there's
Are other people involved? You know, any
interesting ones? No, that's not it. It's just easy going here. Or...
Well, there are some interesting developments, yes.
Oh, there are? But are they really interesting enough to give up your entire career? I really think you need to think long and hard on it.
I am thinking it's difficult.
I have a suspicion Dad wants to talk to me.
Meredith, I just wanted to say,
yes?
You need to clean the lint filter on the dryer every once in a while. If you never do that, it could burn the house down.
You care more about the clothes dryer than my future? No problem, Dad. I'll make sure.
No problem, Dad. I'll make sure to do that.
Great, thanks.
Poor Meredith, the pressure of those decisions. Poor me! I have to decide.
Of course, I want you to be safe, and I'm sure you'll be okay.
I mean, we can go back to the city and take a 20% ownership in a multi-million-dollar company, which sounds like a really good idea to do. We can always come back here, in a few years after we've taken 20% ownership of this thing. I mean, that's enough to go, yep, I'll do it for 5 years and then move out. That's a significant payout. Who wouldn't give 5 years of commitment to have literally a cut of, a 20% share of a multi-million-dollar company? Yes, please. In 1980 something, when $1 million could actually buy you more than one house. Well, 2 houses. Sounds great. Until the next internet bubble. The internet bubble hasn't happened yet. This is 1987. I'll be fine. Don't lose sleep over me, or I'll tell the dryer that he's on your mind.
I'll tell the dryer that he's on your mind.
Or she.
Thanks. And could you also pet him on his back every now and then? He likes that.
And jiggle his dummy.
Running out of coins. Gotta go. Bye, Em. Take care.
Moe's Diner.
You don't think I'm a cheapskate?
This is our date.
Here. There aren't a lot of other restaurants around, and I'm pretty sure their food isn't better than Moe's.
Don't worry about it, Robert. I love it here. What? Astoria has a few nice restaurants?
Don't worry about it, Robert. I love it here.
Thanks, Meredith. You're such a kind person.
That's the right thing to say.
Good evening, you two beautiful people. Ready to order?
Ladies first.
Hi, Maureen.
I'll have a salad, please. It's hard to pass up a juicy T-bone. Pancakes. I need pancakes. I mean...
delicious.
Pancakes. But to be honest, given the option, if it was me, I'd probably go for the salad, actually. But a juicy T-bone is second. And then pancakes third. I like pancakes. But, I mean, juicy T-bone steak.
Up a juicy T-bone steak.
Excellent choice, Meredith.
That's what we're going for.
What would you like to wash it down with?
Pancakes.
I think I'll have
a glass of wine, a beer, water, Coke. Other drinks are available. A glass of wine? I mean, a beer.
Gotcha. Robert?
The usual for me, Maureen.
All right, Robert. T-bone steak and a beer. Don't need any more lumberjack than that. Be right back, folks.
We're
Ashley,
matching!
Get the steaks out!
Maureen's the best. Did you hear about the open mic night she's organizing?
Yeah, she's only told me about it a dozen times. Yeah, are you going?
Yeah. Are you going?
I wish I could go, especially since I heard that Jack's gonna do a thing.
Jack? What's he gonna do?
Give a lecture about potatoes or announce the weather for next week?
Give a lecture about potatoes?
Believe it or not, he's a very good ballet dancer.
That was not Jack, really? Yeah, right, and you're his stage runner.
Jack? Really?
No, he's into comedy. Would have loved to have heckled him. Oh well, this is a good week anyhow.
Must be nice that the apartments are off your mind because you're sitting here with me.
Because you're sitting here with me?
Alrighty, here are your beverages, folks. I'm afraid the food might take a little longer, as a certain
We don't
kitchen
rush.
helper thought the freezer was a good place for storing steaks. I really should get one of those microwave ovens to defrost them.
You seem a little stressed. Is it the upcoming open
That's how you
mic?
get a quality
Why should I
steak.
be stressed about that?
Out the freezer, into the
Going to be
microwave.
lovely. And you better be there, Robert Harris.
Maureen, I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I won't be able to make it.
I did not just hear you say that, young man. Oh, by the way, Meredith.
Yuck.
I need to steal him for 2 minutes. He needs to check on some wiring for me.
Excuse me, Meredith. This is Maureen's jurisdiction. Have to obey the law.
Okay.
That tasted so good. Thanks, Maureen, for the fantastic blueberry pie.
You're welcome. It's my way of making up for stealing you away from Meredith. Ooh, I swear. She can give quite the stink eye if she wants, can't you, hon?
Oh boy, the world would be boring without her. Speaking of,
Also,
are you gonna miss your daily delivery round?
the change of lighting has affected the hair colours. Here was a lighter brown earlier. Depends on who's on the round, or I'm looking forward to going back to see.
It depends on who's on the round.
Oh, anyone in particular you don't like?
It's not right to gossip.
But Matt Kearney is a piece of work.
So, I won't do that.
Ha, you're a better person than me. Oh well, small towns, can't like everyone. Can't avoid them either.
You always lived in a small town, or do you think you always live?
Do you think you'll always live here?
Nothing's for sure, but I like it here. I needed to change towns after my divorce. Everything and everyone reminded me of her.
And how are you now? Have you gotten over it?
But maybe I shouldn't bother you with the innermost feelings of a lumberjack.
Maybe not. I mean, if you don't want to.
Wouldn't be a bother at all.
Robert and Meredith,
I feel like that's
sorry to break
pushing
up your
too much.
conversation, but we're closing up early tonight. Got to set up some stuff for the open mic night, and I can't use any peeping eyes.
Oh, okay, Maureen. No problem.
Let me get the
Okay.
check for you, so I can leave you two to your lovely evening.
Can you put it on my tab, Maureen?
Anything for you, darling?
Mind if I pay, or at least half of it?
Do you mind if I pay? Or at least for half of it?
Meredith, after all your help, this is the least I can do. So, yes, I mind. Now
Okay.
let's get going.
We
before Maureen
offered.
gets
That's
her
the
broom out.
that's the right thing to do.
Meredith, thanks again for your help. Not sure what would have happened if you hadn't come here for your mail delivery vacation.
I find it strange how a lot of people have assumptions as to who should pay. You know? I think it's situational, and it's everyone's entitled to their own stance on it, and whether they mind having food bought for them. Some people don't like having food bought for them. I don't mind offering. And yeah. It's not like I would kick up a fuss if I ended up paying too often. I'd just go, yeah, I'm not gonna. That's if I don't feel like this is going somewhere, I feel like I'm just being used, then it's not going to continue. You're welcome, Robert. I was happy to help you out. Or, oh, it was nothing. Glad it got sorted out just in time. I'll actually extend my stay here. Let's not get his hopes up.
It was nothing. Glad it got sorted out just in time.
Sure did. For now. Take care. Hope to see you around again.
You too, Robert. Take care.
Attitude, do you remember how you said about keeping an eye on my throat? Well, it's getting close, but we are close to finishing. Good luck, and call me if you need help. Or I bet you're not leaving. But you're not leaving without a hug.
You're not leaving without a hug.
Hey, he is not going to be there tomorrow. So if we decide to leave, I want him to know that I liked him. I could never have predicted delivering mail for 2 weeks would be like this. I've met so many new people. Some of them are really nice. Some of them are Maureen. I mean, some of them are a little less so, but all of them interesting in their own way. I love when people say, interesting people. My temporary mail job officially ends tomorrow. Regardless of the actual experience, a change of scenery always has its upsides. That's probably also holds true for tonight's open mic at Moe's Diner.
Anyway, I love this town. You know I do. So, I'm dedicating my last joke to
like I do.
specific people
Style?
here tonight. The first
Furious
one's for
fingers.
Maureen. A guy walks into a bar, and dozens of slabs of meat are hanging from the ceiling. So he asks the bartender, "What's up with the hanging meat up there, man?" So the bartender says, "Ah, you're new here. Well, we like to play a game here. If you can jump up and slap a steak, the house will pay for your drinks all night. However, if you miss, you have to pay everyone else's bar tab. So, want to give it a go?" "Nah," says the man. "Those stakes are too high."
No.
This one's for our own newcomer, Meredith Weiss. So,
Also
a
make
woman's
you bored.
driving down the
This
freeway.
was so
All of a
awesome.
sudden, she hears a local news bulletin warning drivers on the very freeway she's on. They're saying, "Please be advised of this very dangerous situation of a car going the wrong way." So the woman says to herself, "One car? Huh, why, there's dozens."
Well, folks, wasn't that special? Now, let me know if any of you have any jokes about Jack, you hear? It's an open mic after all. It's actually time for a little break right now. So come on up to the bar for some of our finest concessions. We'll continue shortly.
Concessions?
Mildred, how are you? And how are the cats?
Fine on both counts, dear. Thank you for asking.
I love her
So,
voice.
do you like
She's
the
so
hair?
To be completely honest, it doesn't look all that different. Love it. The hairdresser did a great job, or looking fine as usual. Love it.
Love it. That hairdresser did a great job.
Thank you, dear. Pity it's quite the waste of time and money, seeing as how I can't stay for long.
Really? What's the rush, or?
That's too bad.
That's too bad.
You see, my son decided to drop by, unannounced, and he's staying the whole weekend.
That's wonderful news. Oof, that's quite the imposition.
Oh, that's wonderful news.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, anyway.
She likes her son.
Take care, dear.
Not all parents
Where
do.
did he park the car?
Yes, it's
Dum
me,
dum dum.
Matt Kearney, in an egg brace. Real funny, huh?
Oh, hi, Matt. Must admit, it's at least a little funny.
Oh, hi, Matt. What happened?
Well, I was about to send the final boss, the afterlife, but then the computer crashed. I
Yep.
kicked my foot out in anger and fell from my chair, and now I'm here looking like a loser.
Oh, poor you. I hope you'll be okay again soon, or I'm sure you'll beat the game one day. Don't give up.
Aw, poor you. I hope you'll be okay again soon.
I hope so. I can't even use my computer right now.
Guess who?
Jeffrey Beaumont?
It's
Aw,
Angie.
Now I'm going to be a disappointment. It's just me.
Yep. Well, he lost. He did. Well, that's a real bummer. Or even better, though I never would have guessed. Oh, duh, you're a little late.
Even better. Though I never would have guessed.
So, what have I missed?
Not much. Jack just did some comedy. Well, Matt Kearney condition is worth a mention.
Not much. Jack just did some comedy. But the final act is supposed to be the real showstopper. At least, that's what Maureen tells me.
Really? Well, then I guess I arrived just in time.
So, how have you been?
Busy packing, I guess. Well, thanks for the note. It's very sweet. I expected to hear more from you than just a note.
Thanks for the note.
Obviously.
It's very sweet.
I meant every word, babe.
She
so,
likes us.
have you...
Hey, Meredith. Hey, Angie. Sorry to pop in like this, but I just wanted to inform you I fixed everything on the RV. She's got a new radio, I replaced some wiring, adjusted windshield wiper speed. The
Okay.
Hermit Shell is ready to go.
That's great, Lori. Thanks. I'm sure she's just like new.
Well, Well, I wouldn't say that, but you'll see. Gotta
Please
go
tell me it's
later.
painted red.
An RV? You never told me you had an RV.
Well, it's kind of a recent development. You know Mickey and June?
The hippie couple? Sure do.
They told me it was mine if I wanted it. And I did. Then Lori gave it a checkup. And now I am the proud owner of the
Hermit Shell.
Wow, good for you. I'd love a free RV.
You know what? It's yours. I mean, I feel like saying that, and then we can decide to join her in it. I think. Let me have a quick check. So, I kind of.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it.
We're keeping it. I'm not.
So,
I'm not
where
risking
are you
it.
gonna take it?
Not sure. I might stay here for the time being, or wherever the.
Not sure. Might stay here for the time being.
Aw, you should definitely take it for a spin, babe. A free spirit, the way Mickey and June intended. What if I come with you?
Okay. Well, you are a good kisser, or you know, I think I'd rather be by myself for a while. Definitely not the third one.
Well, you are a good kisser.
There's plenty more where that came from. But at some point, you've got to give me a definite answer. You get that, right?
Look alive, folks. It's time for the final act. It's a doozy.
Saved by the bell, babe. I got stuff
I
to
will
do
decide
anyway.
when I'm ready to decide. Did you wait? Okay. I'll let you know.
Okay, I'll let you know.
Dear people, none other than our own Kay Evans will perform next. She has been writing songs since she was a little girl, and I cannot say how thrilled I am to host her first performance of hopefully many to come. I am so
I'm not going to be swayed by chat. I will
Please
make
put
my
your
own
hands
decision.
together for Kay, everyone.
Okay. It goes. Ah. So when I started the game, it gave me the option of disabling music so that it would be okay. So it said about pretzel rocks, and if you don't have a subscription, disabling the music, and that's what we've done. I'm gonna need to go back to this game to listen to the music. That's why it doesn't play. It all makes sense now. I forgot. Yeah, because if I didn't have permission then and played it, it potentially opened me up for copyright strikes, which I don't want. I don't want copyright strikes. I mean, I want streaming needs to continue in my life. I need it. Let's just imagine you singing so beautifully. Oh, I mean, look, applause everywhere. Let's join in. There we go.
This does not happen a lot. You have left me speechless. That was
That'd be
Kay,
amazing.
people. Another round of applause.
In fairness, Sheldon, it's been 3 weeks. 2 weeks since.
Well, it's a good thing I didn't leave when Reynolds started his nonsense. This kid can sing.
Oh, hi, Mr. Mackey.
Want to hear? I mean, if you want to hear, you can always do the thing and wishlist it. Yeah, she's awesome.
She's awesome.
Yeah, it's good to see someone flourish, but I'd rather be home right now.
I don't blame you. Isn't it fun to step out every once in a while?
Isn't it fun to step out every once in a while?
I have a thought he may have
pipe and reading
sing
a proper
on the radio.
book is the only acceptable way to spend a Sunday evening in September.
Bert, thank you so much for coming. I know you'd rather be somewhere else right now.
That's okay, kid. I don't regret it one bit. You did
I'm
great.
stepping away from the mic.
Ladies, if you'll excuse me, I'm out of here.
Good night, Bert. Thanks again.
And now for an announcement. I'm serious, so hush now. Now, you all know that Kay has been working here at the diner for quite a while now. In fact, she was my anchor after Stan left us. And I think the time has come to formally announce right here that I will put your name above the door of this place, honey, where it belongs. Kay's place. Mo Kay's. We haven't settled on a name yet, but there you go. Another round of applause. And have some drinks with us.
Have it already, I think. Humble Bundle. As in, you bought it on Humble Bundle? Or got it from Humble Bundle? Right. That was amazing! Or Kay's place, huh? Congratulations. Let's start with...
That was amazing.
That's her passion.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Em. It felt amazing.
I'm
I was so super nervous, you know? Like, shaking and all that. I'm so glad it went well.
Kay's place, huh? Did it feel to be up there? I have to go, but let me know when you...
Kay's place, huh? Congratulations! That was quite a surprise.
Yeah, I told you. Mo asked me like a gazillion times, right? Kinda felt right this time. We haven't hashed out any details, as you might have noticed. But it feels good, you know?
How did it feel to be up
I assume we're going to run out of
It
responses.
was so great to be performing again.
I wasn't going to say goodbye.
Amazing.
I was gonna, I figured it would take
now.
me
It was
after we show our enthusiasm.
I will definitely be doing that again. If they let me, of course.
That's great.
It's your place. You can do it anytime you like.
You really have made a great life here.
Thanks, Em. I'd like to think so. Big day tomorrow, right? You know what you're going to do?
Honestly? Well...
Wait, I'm not good at this stuff, so I just want to say it was good to have you back these past weeks, Em. Really good. You just do what you have to do. I'm just glad we reconnected. Promise you'll keep in touch, whatever the outcome, yeah?
Of course.
And remember, time marches on.
She said that without moving her lips.
Thanks.
She could be a
For
ventriloquist.
everything.
Best friend at school.
My lovely people, the time has come for the open mic part of the evening to end. Ashley was going to do a ventriloquist bit next, but I just heard he hurt his hand back in his cabin. Let me thank you again for joining us. And there's plenty of food and drink to go
The
around.
coincidence of me saying ventriloquist and then her saying it moments later, I appreciate it.
I sure do hope they're keeping things proper in there while I'm taking a breather. So, you had fun?
I loved it. Jack was great. It was great. Kay was amazing.
Oh, it was great. Kay was amazing.
You said it. Oh, that girl is so talented. Oh, I'd give my big toe to be able to do what she does behind a keyboard. Oh, sheesh.
Left or right? Nope. Quite the news about handing over the diner.
I'm still thinking about your news about handing over the diner. Kay's place, huh? That was quite the bombshell.
That's my style. I've mentioned it to Kay, yes, many times since Stan died. She probably thought I was joking half the time, honestly. I just want to give her the option. It's hers whenever she wants it. And if she doesn't, that's fine too.
Well, chose to pronounce it at the town hall like that.
Yeah, but how do you make a choice like that if you don't even know what your own situation will end up looking like?
Something on your mind, hon?
I don't know. I'm feeling a bit weird about tomorrow, or no, I'm fine, honestly. Big day tomorrow as well.
I don't know. I'm feeling a bit weird about tomorrow.
What?
How did things end up with Kay? You can tell me to mind my own.
Fen, you just dropped a bombshell. Give me a second.
That girl is like a daughter to me.
We talked, yeah.
We really reconnected, and I'm happy we did. We're different people now. I always cherish the time we used to spend together.
We really reconnected, and I'm happy we did.
Listen, you're two grown women, and if that's the choice you two ended up on, I can only respect that. Speaking of choices, you've got a big day in the morning, don't you? Know what you're gonna do yet? Stick around?
Move back?
Honestly, no clue at all.
I think I have a feeling. Yeah.
Then you go follow that feeling, hun.
Then you have sent me to look at the DLC and I'm like, ooh. Didn't know that was coming. Thanks, Marine. Or actually, I was lying. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. Even if it means I'm leaving.
Thanks, Maureen.
I best get back inside. You take care now, Meredith Weiss.
Take care, Maureen.
Monday, September 15th.
Good morning, Meredith. You won't believe the weekend I had. Saturday, I placed a bet on the Angels and won. But they played again yesterday, and I let it ride, and then they lost. They're playing again tonight, and now I don't know what to do anymore.
Well, Frank, the pattern is obvious.
I'm betting against the pattern pays off. White Sox. You're a gambling addict beyond salvation.
You're a gambling addict beyond salvation.
Haha, Meredith. I guess you're right, and I guess I don't mind. Speaking of gambling,
I have to be honest.
You're taking the job, and that's not just because you're wearing your coat.
I love the coat, Frank.
No, I'm taking it off and we'll leave.
But no, I'm taking it off. I'm leaving Providence Oaks again.
Oh, that's not what I was hoping to hear, Meredith.
Yep,
but
I've decided to leave.
What are you going to do?
Back to our home. A job. So, we could go home. Share of a multi-million-dollar company. We're stuck for 5 years. If this were me, okay, I would say I'd lean towards going back to the big city, but tell Angie and see if Angie was on board. If Angie would join me, we could move to the city together and I could be the, significant shareholder and have a job with security and someone that I really like by my side. That's what I'd aim for, and then say, yeah, we can go on a road trip, in 6 months or 9 months' time. That would be what I'd go for. But in this game, I think you have to choose either to go home and take a big job or go on a road trip with Angie. Well, I really like that. That's difficult. You got to leave with Angie. I'm not being swayed by you, bad attitude. I am... How? My decision.
Well, actually,
No.
A van? So you're staying in the delivery business? No, wait. That's an RV.
Yep, I'm getting on it, and I'm not sure where I'll stop. So,
Welcome in with a bag.
This is goodbye.
Just having a good Thursday. I am. Even though I've been ill, I've managed to get through a stream. Gonna miss you, Frank. Thanks for everything. Or goodbye, Frank. Thanks for the opportunity.
I'm gonna miss you, Frank. Thanks for everything. Try to stay out of trouble, okay?
Don't worry, Meredith. I'll be fine. Thanks for everything. Take care and drive safe.
The road trip is the Angie option. You have to choose between staying...
The hermit shell in all of her glory. Do you like her?
So you can either stay and keep the postal job, leave and be with Angie, or leave and go to the city. If it were real, I'd leave, go to the city with Angie. But it isn't. I thought you could go back to the city and take Angie. I don't think so. If I could, I would have chosen that. But my focus is Angie. I'm not risking that. She looks rough around the edges. I love her, Laurie.
I love her, Laurie. She's amazing.
That's the right thing to say.
Yay! Hey, Meredith. I'm going to miss you.
Aww.
I'll miss you too, Laurie. It was really fun watching that movie and working on the RV with you.
Me too. Besides, you'll be back sometime, right?
Not likely, but I'll call you, yeah? Of course, I have to check my favorite engineer.
Of course. I have to check on my favorite engineer.
Hey, I'd want to come back.
Ha! I'd love that. Safe travels, Meredith.
A nice holiday
Thank you,
location,
Laurie.
if nothing else. Hug her or don't hug her? Hug her. stream this again with different options, or are you done? I don't know.
Guess who?
Yes. I mean, I don't think it affects the gameplay too much to change those options. I feel like this will be the end. Person who makes the same joke twice, or I'm just gonna guess Jeffrey Beaumont again.
You know, I'm just going to guess Jeffrey Beaumont again.
It's me, Angie Eastman. You know, I thought it'd be easier to guess the second time around. So
I'm not gonna call her out for doing bad jokes. I appreciate bad jokes. May not look like much, but she's got it where it counts.
Yeah, she may not look like much, but she'll get the job done.
It's perfect. So where are we going first?
Yeah, about that.
Prefer to travel alone, or I would like you to go with me.
I would really, seriously, definitely like you to go with me.
Wow, you've got me speechless. Again.
Need someone to feed. I just need someone to feed the VCR. Yeah, I'm growing quite fond of you. Or just say yes.
Just say yes.
Yes. God, yes. 1,000 times yes.
So you probably have to go
I wish I had a button for
Well,
but I don't. So
there it is. It's not much. Just some clothes, some toiletries, and trinkets.
I feel like it's going to be a massive
videotapes. So yeah,
pile of
I'm all
stuff.
packed.
Wait, you knew I'd ask you to come with me? That everything you own?
Is that everything you own?
Nah, all the big stuff is in storage right now.
Okay.
You know, furniture, electronics, life-size cardboard standee of Arnold Schwarzenegger as Colonel John Matrix. The usual. Anyway, give me the keys. I've heard about your driving.
What have you heard? From who?
People talk.
Oh, that was the commando. Gotcha.
When advertising exec David Howard (parentheses)
I had to look up who John Matrix was, what film that was from.
And subsequently fired, he decides
Pulling
to
out, of
change
course.
his whole life. He convinces his wife Linda (parentheses Monica Johnson) to sell their house and roam the country Easy Rider style in a Winnebago. Okay, forget this one. That's just not going to be relatable at all.
Nope. We've got nothing in common with those guys. I have another flick where a bunch of academics set up a ghost hunting business in an old fire station. That should be way more accessible.
Angie Eastman, have you seen every single tape in here?
Not all of them, but most.
Come on.
But I don't mind watching them again. In fact, I'd love to see them with someone who
knows nothing about movies.
I was going to put it a little nicer than that. Someone who has unspoilt virgin eyes.
What'd she call me?
Virgin eyes? What are you, a poet now? All right, well, Lost in America will unspool before these virgin eyes soon enough. Tell me about Stand By Me. It's about 4 kids from Oregon, right?
So, I know what she's talking about. So, there are many films that I enjoy, but I like to, and I have watched before, and I want to see Mrs. Dragon's response. So, with music.
This new song is from our very own Kay Evans.
Oh, great. We're not going to hear it, are we? You said that when she was still in the store. We can't hear the song. So, awkward silence. And a disappearing lake. Ending theme. Rip. I don't have the permission for the music. We got the achievement, though. Bear with. Library. I need to look at Steam. I got my... Ooh. Leave in the RV achievement. Which 16% of people have. Oh. So, obviously, a good number of people would do all 3 achievements, because you can go back and replay it. Oh. But more people... let's share screen. So, some people have Free Spirit, Life in the Fast Lane, and Home Turner. Some people have all. But some people would just play it through once and leave it at that. It looks like most people choose hometown, say in Providence Oaks, which is sensible. And maybe other people didn't fall in love with Angie. I mean, like Angie. But the last place is Life in the Fast Lane. Most people didn't choose to go back to the city and become a shareholder in a multi-million-dollar company. However, this is a video game. If it was real life, I think more people would have chosen Life in the Fast Lane. On the upside, I have a chill hop playing in the background, and that works for an indie theme. So that's one of the reasons I've always gone for no music, because everyone's taste is different. And if I don't have music playing on my stream, if you want to have music in the background, you can have your music, what you want to hear. I mean, I'm not reading these currently, just talking over them. We are going to end shortly. Now, in order to end, it would make sense to find someone to raid off to. I wonder if anyone else is playing late. Probably not. But if they are... Options. Stop calling me shortly. Alright, sorry. I think it also depends on the goal people have in life. It can be quite stressful in times. Yeah. Absolutely. But I think that it would be a more even split if it were real, if people were deciding their real life rather than a video game. That's all of it. Pebbles is now sat on the floor next to me. Give 1 moment. I think she wants a cuddle, which she will be getting as soon as I wrap up. Now, we are going to raid off. Bear with. Let me mute my desktop audio so I can listen in on the streamer. That mod, yeah, modded. Ooh. Okay, I found someone to raid off to. Someone we have raided before. And unmute desktop audio so you can hear the chirping. We're going to raid Woody. Someone I've raided in the past who's a game tester, but they are playing Sea of Stars, which I have not heard of before. However, this game does look up my street. I don't know whether it be up my street stream or up my street to play offline, but let's go. That's the wrong... Oh, darn it. How did I do that? Cancel. How did I do that? Oh. What the heck? Oh, I know how. Because I did... I tried to highlight... Hang on. I went... Double click like that, and I think I pressed Control V instead of Control C. And the last thing I copied was Back Attitude's name. So that's my excuse, alright? I'm sticking to it. I don't know why it's gone full size for the game. Pause scene. There we go. Right, we're going to raid over to Woody. If you could copy and paste the message, I would really appreciate that. I'm copying it. I'm pasting it. Zach and his community sneaks in without paying for entry. Yeah, it's a good raid message. Head on over, say hi to Woody. He's a really cool guy. And this game's graphics look interesting to me. I need to know more about it. I mean, look at it. It's pixel graphics and it's cute and I like it. Back Attitude, Shaylin, Ozza, myself, all ready to post that message. If you've been part of chat today, I really appreciate everyone turning up. I hope to see you Sunday for another stream. With the bag, thank you very much. You've all been awesome. We've had a hype train today. I had my first stream back after being ill. I finished a game, I really enjoyed it, and I got to leave the town with Angie, and we got on a road trip. I may have found love. Anyway, head on over to Woody, let's check this game out. I want to know whether I need to buy it, or do that other thing where I beg and plead for a copy of the of the game from the developer. Please send it to me, I'm poor. Sometimes it works. Also, I provide value too. Anyway, goodbye, see you Sunday.